Are you familiar with the idea that every action has an equal and opposite reaction? Or more simply for us, we'll say consequences. I'm pretty sure you are, especially if you're a man who has gone through rejection. Well, any decent human being out there should know that whatever they do has consequences for both themselves and everyone else. Well, the people around them. Usually. The funny thing is that the political correctness movement is pushing draconian restrictions on free speech, so pretty much everyone is careful with what they say. That's why it is a crime to say that some women sleep around under the guise of knowing themselves more. The reality is that a woman who has been run through by multiple guys is less likely to get and retain a man long term. On this channel, we care about you guys, and that is why I want to guide you through these times when insanity and immorality are more valued than beautiful families and loyalty.
Hey, I'll give you $200 if you tell me your body count.
I want to do that.
What if I guess it?
Okay.
Is it 10? Is it 25? Higher?
Emotional, damn it!
50? 100? Really?
Okay, well it's more like 88 or 89.
Can I be number 90?
Well, you're pretty cute, sure.
In today's video, guys, you'll get to know why modern women are no dating material and have trouble retaining men long term, and what dating casually really means to these chicks. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Leprechaun12. He said, I paid $30K in debt in 3 years. Now I'm debt-free. I would not be debt-free if I had a girlfriend/wife in my life. I'm glad you made it to the other side, brother, and it's exactly as you said. Had you been dating a modern woman, you'd have one extra person mooching off you till your downfall, only to hop onto the next poor soul. So good for you. Only a man on his purpose can achieve a feat like that. 30K of debt. Thank you for sharing that. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Let me rephrase what I said before about political correctness. This very idea, just like others like equality, are pretty malleable. This means that depending on what's being said, it's offensive or not. For example, a man who wants to have a wife who cooks and cleans is an oppressor. But a girl who uses guys for their resources or even intimacy is praised for being smart. Hypocrisy is so common these days. Anyway, if you've ever used a dating app, which I don't recommend, you'll easily see many women who openly say that they're looking for something casual or just don't know yet. That's indeed a huge red flag, and if you want to find a faithful partner, you'd better swipe left. I mean, women rarely know what they want, and even if they clearly express it, once they get it, they really meant something else. But that's a whole different story. Since we're talking about casual dating, let's be more specific here. I came across a super chat from the podcast Whatever, and by the way, shout out to them for speaking about modern dating without filters and waking men up. A guy called Mike said, if you act like a 304 while you're waiting for the perfect man to come along, then he may never come. The men who do come will use you while pretending they want a relationship. If you really want a good man, your actions now will affect your outcomes. Shout out to him for saying the harsh truth, and shout out to Isaac Newton for teaching his action and reaction rule. Jokes aside, it all boils down to simple scientific and spiritual truths. It's fun to talk about spirituality because former 304s like Brittany Renner think of intimacy as an act of spiritual unification. And while there is some element of truth to that statement, you know, with the sacredness of intimacy in the Bible or whatever religious text you want to refer to, she's not exactly using it in the right way.
With myself, because I think it's easy to take the cliche route and say, like, I would do nothing differently. Now, from the wisdom I have acquired, no, I would not change this wisdom for a clean slate. And that's just the God honest truth. But I will say to 20-year-olds, and even to my 20-year-old self, I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. And I gave, again, people look at differently, but is spiritual unification. At the end of the day, I don't care how you spin it. It's spiritual.
For women.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
for
women.
whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. For women, it's spiritual unification. And people that I shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive because they didn't deserve it.
Her misuse of those things aside, at least she's honest and warns about the consequences of being a 304. As you guys already know, women want honesty right after being played multiple times, once they hit the wall, or just when they want to say cheesy lines. An honest man who clearly says to a woman that he won't take her seriously if she goes on girl trips and girl nights out is insecure, though. Nothing new under the sun. I came across an interesting article from a website called mindbody.com where the author explains what casual dating is and how to make it work. The funny part is that the author is a woman, which sheds some light on the real agenda behind this new age way of meeting potential partners. Men have a polygamous nature because they can pretty much impregnate lots of women and have thousands of kids. However, women are monogamous in the sense that they want to make sure they get the best man, aka the alpha. As always, the article is in the description, so feel free to check it out after watching this video. The author, Kelly Gonzalez, starts her article by saying that casual dating is a thrown around relationship label, so she wants to clarify what it means. I quote her, "Casual dating is a type of relationship between people who go on dates and spend time together in an ongoing way without the expectation of entering into a long-term, committed relationship. Casually dating someone usually means you like them enough to want to hang out with them regularly, but are either not ready for a serious relationship or just don't want one, whether that's in general or just with this person in particular." It's funny how many women want men to be traditional, right? However, these women are not traditional themselves and even date casually. This is a deal breaker for men because they're not working their asses off to be financially stable, strong, and gentlemen just to realize that their women are dating other men. And look, I refer to men who are dating or looking for a partner after getting their finances and fitness sorted out. Imagine being in that position just to figure out that the chick you're dating has a rotation of men. No wonder why even high-value men are done with dating, let alone marriage. Kelly keeps on writing, "There is no commitment and possibly a lack of interest in establishing a serious, meaningful relationship." Couples therapist Racine Henry, PhD, LMFT, tells Mindbody Green, "The bottom line is a hard and fast boundary around the depth of emotional intimacy and attachment. People might be casually dating each other exclusively, meaning that they are not dating other people, though usually the term casual dating implies that it isn't exclusive." Again, this term is a euphemism for women who want to sleep around, and note that some men also get involved in this kind of practice and perpetuate the decay of morals. That's why I strongly encourage you guys to embrace MGTOW, at least momentarily, to redefine your standards and only accept women to your liking. For example, if you prefer a woman with a low body count, no one should shame you, it's your preference, and if you prefer singlehood, no one should blame you either. At some point in the article, Kelly tries to answer the question, what's the point of casual dating? Among other reasons, there is the fact that people don't want further emotional attachment with the other person. As much as this is a great rule of thumb because getting attached is bad, the reality is this. There are lots of reasons people date casually, ranging from wanting to gain more interpersonal experience with people to whom you're attracted, to avoiding the emotional attachment that comes with deeper levels of commitment, to just wanting to have fun. And dating coach Miesha Battle MS tells Mindbody Green, "A lot of my clients are casually dating until someone presents themselves as a viable long-term partner, so sometimes it's a stopgap between relationships." Some women do believe that dating multiple guys until Prince Charming comes through is a good strategy, but during that time, they get lots of emotional baggage and lose pair bonding skills. On paper, everything looks great, but then the reality checks become unbearable and the future husband or faithful man will find it difficult to have a healthy relationship with her. All in all, as much as this degeneracy is normalized, it's your responsibility as a man not to get involved and be picky with the people you invite into your life. Let these 3 of 4s enjoy their prime, but don't take them during their decline. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? What does casual dating mean in reality? Why do these women think this form of dating is a good option? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.